Someday, doesn't it? Amen. Mark chapter 5, an awesome book. But it starts as Jesus gets off of the boat, into which he said, "Peace, be still." Calmed the storm. Sleep on the back of the boat, steps out to the front, calms it, gets off the boat, and as soon as he gets off of the boat, this demoniac meets him. Everywhere you go, you're going to find hurting and messed up people. He reaches the region of the coast of the Gadarenes, and there he finds this demoniac. And if you don't mind, I'll read some text for you to set the stage. As I said in verse number 1, he came to the other side of the country of the Gadarenes. He got out of the boat, and immediately there met him this man who had an unclean spirit. Look at his condition, verse number 3. He had his dwelling among the tombs, and no one could bind him, not even with chains, because he had often been bound with shackles and chains, and the chains had been pulled apart by him, and the shackles broken in pieces, and nobody could deal with him. I feel my spirit, some of you have people in your life, maybe it's a child, maybe it's a grandchild, maybe it's somebody in your family, and no one's able to deal with them. No one's able to control them. They're out of control. That's what the spirit of hell does. It makes things out of control. And look at this man. Look at this next verse, verse number 5. This is sad. And always, day and night, he lived in the tombs. He was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself. This is a perfect picture. I don't know what your living condition is. I pray you're all saved and well and in here. But this is a perfect picture of what sin does. If I hear one more person, I'm not being angry, but it makes me angry, say how bad the church is and how good the world is. Let me show you. This is a picture of the world. After the world's done with you and got everything they can from you, you're going to be found all alone, empty, in the graveyard of your own circumstances, cutting yourself and hurting yourself. This is a picture of sin. If I ever hear one more person say, "Well, I left that church because somebody hurt me there, or because somebody in the Lord, or a pastor, or the institution of the church," you know what I want to say? Well, how about the 60 other churches in town? How come you don't go there? You know what the issue is? It's sin. It's not people, it's sin. Sin will take you further than you ever wanted to go. It will keep you longer than you ever wanted to stay. And friends, it will cost you more than you ever wanted to pay. Sin will put you in a graveyard. All alone. No one there. So because there's no one there, he's cutting himself. Many of our young people, teenagers, are involved in that. Isolated. Alone. Inflicting pain because no one can feel his pain. Could you imagine being so sin-ridden that everyone flees and tries to get to the other side? When you walk in, he is messed up in this life of sin. But here's the good news, and this is not my point of my sermon, but I do want to give you, I'm going to do a little bit backwards. I'm going to tell you the end result. The end result is one day he met Jesus. Hallelujah. How many can thank God the day you met Jesus? There's all kinds of different stories. Some of you wasn't even that bad, but you met Jesus, and you got saved. Some of you was on the street, was on drugs, or was messed up, but the moment you met Jesus, everything turned around in your life. Thank you, God. Can you give God a praise for his salvation?